apartheid research paper, I chose to go in the direction of how apartheid has affected the world we live in today. I feel that we live in a world where segregation keeps happening in different forms because of racism. When you think about it, racism is what led to slavery over 400 years ago. Even after slavery, racism continued and led to torture of non-whites. Laws that were created to ensure segregation, which led to the Jim Crow laws in the US, which is very similar to what happened in South Africa with apartheid. I am very happy. That don't make sense.
Hold on.
I am very happy that Trevor Noah spoke out that we're gonna start.
I need a space.
I am very happy that Trevor Noah spoke on that in the book because you hear so much about how slavery was so long ago. But this just ended about 20 years, which is scary. I feel like segregation is still happening now because we're divided. The Black Lives Matter movement was created due to police brutality, and they are still fighting for an equal justice system. I think when you see and hear things like that, it shows we are still segregated just in different ways, which stems back on racism. I started my essay by
Sure.
introducing that apartheid is still a current issue in 2020. I included the background of apartheid. I included past and current experiences, and I asked, how do we need to move forward? I feel that history is super important. You have to understand that the past you have to understand the past in order to change your future. So I started with the history of apartheid. I asked, what is it? When did it start? Where did it occur? Why did it occur? And who did it impact? These things are so important. If you don't know what happened and why it happened, you may make the same mistakes again. I feel like this is a good lesson for today. Again, with everything going on, I get scared thinking about what could happen. South Africa was segregated when my mom was born. Wow. I closed out the rest of my essay by talking about my other points of view. White privilege. I said that white privilege is sometimes used to hold power or receive a benefit over those who don't have the same ethnical backgrounds. I think sometimes because we don't study our history, we fail to understand how those things impact the present. It's like my dancing. I have an upper hand because I've been dancing since I was 4. If someone didn't start until they were 10, they would be very behind. And it takes even extra work for them to get up to my skill level because they didn't have the same experience as me. I also listed the Black Lives Matter movement, and I said it's a series of protests to form an equal justice system. Thank you for listening.